Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every day to keep our group chat fun going all week long. Now, as our listeners know, I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac. I take my doctor's appointments very seriously. I like to stay on top of things. However, on the flip side, I'm very disorganized with our medical records.
Oh.
I have stuff everywhere, which is, I guess if you heard our speed round on apps, par for the course. So, Terry, am I right to assume that because you have your apps organized, your medical records are organized as well, or no?
I think I was very clear that my phone is the only part of my life that is organized, and I stand by that. In general, our medical records are all over the place, and I probably can't put certainly everyday sort of medical records. No, I'm organized in terms of there is a specific event. Like when my son was in the hospital, all the bills that came for that, all the paperwork came for that. I had that in one place because I was making insurance phone calls for 6 months. So I had to be able to put my hand on anything. And other hospitalizations in the family, I've kept very good records of those specific events, and I probably could lay my hands on them right now for those specific events. But in terms of just everyday stuff, not so much. I'm sort of ashamed to say that I have the film from what I think was maybe an MRI of my son's nose when we were thinking that he had to have a deviated septum thing fixed. And it was one of those things where they took it and they said, go bring this to your doctor. And I showed it to the doctor and the doctor gave it back to me. And it's like, well, what the heck am I supposed to do with this?
Now
and
what?
so it's been under my desk for 10 years. And so I can put my hands on it. I know where it is. It's probably completely useless now. But in general, I would say no.
How about you, Catherine?
Yeah, I mean, we have once every year or two, my husband goes on a rampage and organizes things that have fallen into disarray. And so we have a big filing system and a whole bunch of folders, and generally things are, I figure it's in there somewhere. That's about how, things that are from the last year or two, I can find pretty easily. But things that are older than that, I don't know. I mean, earlier this year, no, it was last summer, we were looking everywhere for our kids' social security numbers, the actual cards, and no, could not find them anywhere. Looked in every folder that was remotely related to that topic. Couldn't find them. Finally found the numbers on an old tax return.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cards I still haven't found them. No idea.
Okay.
I will say that we do have a box O records in which we put stuff like that: social security cards, adoption certificates, birth certificates, marriage certificates, passports, anything like that we might need to get a hold of to go say get a driver's license or something. Those are all in one safe, organized spot. I recommend that.
You would think that's where we would go.
But I always look on the tax returns to get the social security numbers. So.
Yeah, good plan. Well, yeah, now you're inspiring me to go and get a little bit more organized than what I already am. So maybe one box where I can just throw everything in will do the job.
This is my level of filing, is that you just put everything someplace so that you knew that if you ever needed it, you could spend 3 or 4 hours going through papers, but it would be in there.
Wow. Well, on that note, that's it for today's speed round, and I'm going to go and start reorganizing my files.
We want photographic proof.
Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes.